here in Pennsylvania, today is truly a day of remembrance and deep reflection. We remember brave firefighters who climbed the steps of a crumbling World Trade Center to save lives, though they most certainly knew it would cost them their own. We remember courageous Americans who ignored searing heat and flame to save those caught inside the Pentagon. And here in Shanksville, we remember heroes who unselfishly gave their lives so that others may live. Now, 1 year later, as we reflect on their sacrifice, I can't help but feel humbled at the incredible courage shown by ordinary Americans that day. When many of us awoke on September 11th, America was a country at peace. Times were good. We hadn't known war in quite some time. Then just like that, our peace was shattered by cowards who sought to destroy our way of life. Oh, they thought we were weak. They thought we would simply stand aside. And early on the morning of September 11th, in the skies above us, they got their answer. Americans will always rise to the challenge. Americans will always fight for freedom. And Americans will never surrender our way of life.
We gather with hearts heavy with grief, but spirits lifted with pride. We smile at memories of the lives lived to the fullest. We rage over lives extinguished so cruelly and so callously. Sometimes our own words are inadequate at times like this, so I turn to someone who always knew how to say the right thing, Abraham Lincoln. And this is a letter he wrote to Mrs. Bixby, a mother who lost 5 sons in the Civil War. Lincoln wrote, "I feel how weak and fruitless must be any words of mine which should attempt to beguile you from the grief of a loss so overwhelming. But I cannot refrain from tendering to you consolation that may be found in the thanks of the Republic they died to save. I pray that our Heavenly Father may assuage the anguish of your bereavement and leave you only the cherished memory of the loved and lost, and the solemn pride that must be yours to have laid so costly a sacrifice upon the altar of freedom. Your loved ones did not expect to serve the cause of freedom on that Tuesday morning, but serve it they did. Faced with the most frightening circumstances one could possibly imagine, they met the challenge like citizen soldiers, like Americans. But today is not just to mark their tragic and their honorable deaths. Today is also to celebrate their lives and to express a nation's gratitude for their actions. In their final moments, our 40 brave heroes' thoughts were with their family and their friends. Your love sustained them. Your support and love gave them the courage to act. I hope you can imagine that love and that support may have even put a smile on their face for a moment or two. And you were in their hearts as they entered heaven. Today we also honor and thank a community. The people of Shanksville and Somerset County embrace the families of Flight 93 as their own. Stephen Ambrose wrote that at the core, the American citizen soldier knew the difference between right and wrong, and didn't want to live in a world in which wrong prevailed. He was talking about World War II, but he could have been talking about Flight 93. They didn't ask to serve, but serve they did, and served with honor. In a field in rural Pennsylvania, right prevailed over wrong, and hope was born again. Freedom is something worth defending. The enemies of America may not know it yet, but that is our secret weapon too. Thank you, and God bless America.